Historic St. Joseph Church has served the spiritual needs of the communities of Lake Orion and Oxford, Michigan for over 80 years. In the late 90s, the area experienced tremendous growth. The church and the school buildings were expanded to meet the need of many families who made their way to this northern suburb.
I'm Father Mike Vershave. I've been pastor here at St. Joseph's for a little over 8 years. Parishioners come from all over, and I think St. Joseph's in its history is unique because we straddle the towns of Orion and Oxford, right between them. In some ways, the Catholic population in our North Oakland County area is a significant binding force for our communities, I would think. Changing Lives Together is an initiative begun by Archbishop Vigneron, asking every parish of the Archdiocese to be involved in strengthening parish life. It's not just a capital campaign, but it's an initiative to deepen stewardship concepts and to really lift up all the parishes working together as an archdiocese.
Through the Changing Lives Together Stewardship Initiative, St. Joseph Church will have an opportunity to address its debt in a significant way.
Since 1951-52, when our school was established, St. Joseph School has been an integral part of the mission of St. Joseph Parish. And in the growth that happened in the 90s here in North Oakland County, Oxford, Orion Township, our school was too small. And there's wonderful stories of parents camping out for a week at a time so they can enroll their child in school. So as some people remember, there was a great initiative to build this campus that we enjoy today. We doubled the size of the school. We added the gymnasium, parish offices. We enlarged and renovated our historic church. And so that was necessary because our parish membership doubled in size in the space of 10 years. We went from under 1,500 families to 3,000 families. So we had to build. Because of that, and the money that was spent, we still have a large debt that we are servicing for the expansion of the church and the school. We're very fortunate to have a wonderful campus. You know the phrase, if you build it, they'll come. Well, they have come. And we schedule an average of 2,900 events in these buildings, other than school and religious ed program. Additional events for adults, kids, old folks, everyone, Bible study, 2,900 events a year. And so it's a wonderful problem to have, to schedule and to find space, but I think it is true. We did build it and they came. The sense of ownership of this parish by our members is really strong. Their faith is active. I sit back in amazement all the time. We're proud of our parish members and their involvement and their sense of their baptismal commitment. They really give of themselves in so many ways.
We're the Durkin family. I'm Mary and this is my husband Mike. We have 7 children, 6 boys and 1 girl. All 7 children have gone through St. Joseph School. Our last 2 are going to graduate this May, Matthew and Andrew. And then Tom, Michael and Katie, Daniel and James have all graduated from St. Joe's and gone on to Catholic high school. And we're hoping that a few more go on through Catholic college. They've all been active members of the parish. All have been altar servers. We have Daniel and James are both Cameron ministers also, and our oldest son Thomas is on the parish council. When we got here, the school was basically one wing school. The library was in a classroom. We had no beautiful media center like we have now. The 8th grade, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade were combined in one class. And over the years, we've seen huge growth in just in the school itself. We've been able to expand to 2 classes for most grades. We now, as I said previously, have a beautiful media center. We're now able to offer arts in the form of the school play. We have a band program, and we have an athletic program. So There's extracurricular activities for all the kids, but in addition to that, they've also added a computer lab. It's allowed them to grow and have better exposure to things, as well as the curriculum here has allowed the kids to be very well prepared for high school. The school has helped shape their lives. Just seeing them grow up and be part of it, it's very special.
St. Joseph Church serves both young and old. With a variety of activities and programs, everyone finds a way to make St. Joseph feel like home.
My name is Kayla Brandon, and we joined the parish, and I started 5th grade at St. Joe's. From that moment on, I just was in love with the school, the parish, and now obviously I work at the parish in the office, and I love it. I worked there in high school, and I still am in college now. Still working there. They can't get rid of me. I love coming to work, and I really think that it has so much to do with the atmosphere, that working in a church and working almost with godlike people who know that it's just not about you and what you have to do in your tasks. It's about what we can all do together for Him.
Although the area has experienced tremendous growth, St. Joseph has continued to serve its parish members. New parishioners feel welcome, as do lifetime members.
My name's Mary Lois.
My name's Lee Lois. My family moved out here in 1959. Since I have been here a while, the first memory I have as a child is being baptized here at St. Joseph with my 2 brothers and my sister. What I find at St. Joseph's is that through everything that they do, there is something here for everyone. We practice our faith. There are a lot of parishioners, but everyone, if there's a need, it's met.
Stewardship is a way of life for parishioners. Give back to God for the blessings they have received.
We have our needs met here, our spiritual needs. I feel good when I can help other people, when I can get involved in programs that help the community and other people in the parish.
My name is David Gardner. I've been a member at St. Joe's for a little over a year. My whole life, I went to church, checked in, on Sunday morning, checked out every Sunday morning. The RCIA program changed that because I started realizing that church is more than just a building. It's a community of people, it's a living, beating heart of your community. And to attend church is not just on Sunday, it's to be involved in your community, work with your peers, work with your community. And being the guy that used to just check in and check out, to a guy that wants to do everything and get involved in everything, has a substantial difference on your faith.
Participation in the Changing Lives Together initiative will also help other parishes in the Archdiocese of Detroit by providing funds for their much-needed building projects.
My name is Father John Buddy, and the name of the parish is Divine Mercy Parish. We were founded 4 years ago, July 1st, 2007. Our Mass schedule is at 5 o'clock on Saturday evening and 10 o'clock on Sunday morning, and we meet right in the Davisburg School in its cafeteria. This is a very warm community, and they are very connected with one another, and we really do work at hospitality, making sure that people who come here for the first time are welcomed. This parish community tries to involve children as much as possible, and they involve the teens as much as possible. And we do put everything that we set up in a small trailer, and so on Friday evening we unload that trailer and then set up this cafeteria. And it takes, depending on how many people are setting up, but it usually takes about a half an hour to 45 minutes. It's been a lot of work because the people of this parish have been doing that for the past 4 years as a parish, but then when it was a Mass station, 3 years before that. So it's been, a number of years that they've had to do this, and it becomes difficult for the community to keep on doing that. For our parishioners to have their own church, it is obviously a dream that they have. And when you have a building, it's a reminder to people in the area of the visible presence of that particular Christian denomination. And so to have our own building, would really be a sign in the community of a Catholic presence. And we have a little sign, that's along Davisburg Road that helps people to know that we have Mass here in the cafeteria. But a little sign like that does not say the same thing as a church building.
In the next few weeks, we are asking that each parishioner discern their participation in the Changing Lives Together Stewardship Initiative, and at the same time, pay it forward to other growing communities in the Archdiocese of Detroit.
Changing Lives Together will help us here at St. Joseph in a number of ways. When we work together, we get involved and we help each other. But raising money in the initiative will help us pay down our debt some and pay forward our obligation to help other parishes who are in the situation we were 10 or 15 years ago. Parishes that need to expand, but there isn't money available through the Archdiocese for them to do that, as we received 15 years ago. So now this Changing Lives Together initiative will help us pay down our debt, pay forward the debt, help other parishes, and another big benefit will be once the debt responsibility is off of us here at St. Joseph's, it won't constrain our budget. We can really dream and continue to provide wonderful programs for our parish family. We're doing a great job now, but there's so much more we can do. So many more as we can reach out, involve young and old, and so having an adequate budget to do that, not being constrained by the debt, there's all kinds of dreams about what we can accomplish here at St. Joseph's.
Thank you in advance for your continued stewardship of our parish. May God bless you and your families as we change lives together.